guys, welcome to All Things Bell. It's been last week of February. I decided let me do a review of this book. It's called Don't Settle by Jenkins. She's a judge. Normally, if you are a fan of divorce court, probably you've seen her pretty face. If not, maybe you should. So she wrote a book on relationships, and February being the month of relationships, I thought maybe we could do a review of this book. Yes. The lessons that I learned from reading this book, I wrote down how many lessons are these. 22 lessons. Number one is become a woman with a fulfilled life. That anyone you bring to the table is only adding to the equation. You shouldn't look for a relationship to fill in a gap. It should be like a plus and not something that is a need, that you are not fulfilled in your own life, or like you're not content within yourself, so you're looking to another person to be the source of your happiness. That is only a recipe for disaster. Lesson number 2 is do not put your life on hold waiting for a relationship. I've had this so many times, and I'll tell you, like a few instances where I've interacted with even older women who are not yet married. They will tell you they don't think they can't buy themselves that land, they can't buy themselves that car, they can't take a mortgage simply because they don't want to show the man that they are doing well. It's as if they playing the damsel in distress role is the way to a man's heart. But I really don't think that's the case. So if you want to travel, if you want to do things that make you happy, go ahead and do them. Don't wait until you have company for you to be able to do that. Lesson number 3 is some of the best things to happen in your life will not be on your schedule or happen by your plan. That's to tell you, like for me personally, when I turned 28, I thought I'd have hit some milestones, part of the fantasies I used to have when I was a teenager, but that wasn't the case, and I'm having to learn to adjust that. You can have your plan, but God has timelines for when things in your life or when certain events will happen in your life. So just chill, man. Just chill. Number 4 is a high value woman holds herself in high regard and expects nothing less from her partner. I think that goes without saying. You should carry yourself like a woman who knows her worth, and that shouldn't be up for discussion or compromise, and you should expect the same from others, especially your partner. Lesson number 5, our triggers reveal the places we need to heal. I think that's self-explanatory. Our triggers reveal the places we need to heal. I've learned that also, having gone for therapy. It has actually showed me the things that trigger me in my interaction with other people. Those are spaces that are still raw, like the emotions are still raw. Triggers are raw emotions that have not been processed. So anytime a similar event happens, the raw emotion that is still there comes out. Number 6, what you believe about yourself will keep showing up in your life through actions and expectations. So your thoughts dictate the outcome of your life. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Number 7, if you're constantly conforming when you meet someone new, it's a red flag. That shows 1, you're not self-aware. 2, you do not know yourself, your non-negotiables, and you don't know what your core values are as a person. And you haven't accepted yourself. You literally do not love yourself as you are, because you have to be a chameleon to be accepted by a mortal being. Number 8, sorry for being too dramatic, but Number 8, know your non-negotiables again before opening yourself up to the dating pool. Meaning, you have to have gathered information about yourself when you're going to socialize with people with the goal of entering into a relationship. You know, like you have to know, you have to have an overview of who you are, what it is that you want, what your needs, expectations are from your partner, and what you're also going to do for the other person. Number 9, if you live life based on your past, you'll bring it right into your next relationship. Do you really want to be Lot's wife? Constantly looking over your past and flipping those pages, you're going to be stuck. You're going to be turned into a pillar of salt. Like, wake up. And if you need, like, one of the benefits of therapy is that it gives you the opportunity to now face that Pandora's box of your past, walk in it, derive lessons that you need, and then look to your present and hope for your future. But be present. Like, it teaches you to be mindful of your present. The only thing that you need to carry from your past are just the lessons that you learned. Other than that, Number 10, you can't be a cynic about love and attract it at the same time. You cannot be a cynic about love and attract it at the same time. You have to be positive. I know you've watched so many videos on manifestation. You cannot be thinking the opposite of what it is that you're trying to manifest. Like, the math is not mathing. Make it make sense. Number 11, your fears are not serving you, they're only poisoning your perspective. You cannot judge life based off of the lenses of fear. It will cripple you from moving forward, and it will make you paranoid, such that you cannot embrace the beauty of life just as is. Always do your due diligence. You know, ladies, the way we turn into detectives. You're doing a good job. You're doing a fantastic job. The true tell of a solid relationship is how much you both grow. And you grow through ups and downs that come. Mostly the downs, they shape the strength, the foundation, you know, those things that you face that shake you to the core. Even in your own personal life, you can tell. Like the things that were sour tasting, those are the things that really, really sharpened your character, sharpened your perspective in life. They taught you lessons that were impactful and transformative. So that's how you know. Number 14, true love is nurtured and built on a strong foundation of intimacy, so that it can secure enough to sustain you through life's stormy times. You nurture love. You water it. There's literally no other way to have a solid foundation. Even in your relationship with God, for you to grow, you read your Bible and you pray every day. So intimacy, constantly checking in. It's not just watching movies. Yesterday, I was watching advice by Jay Shetty, and he basically was saying, you can't say you know a person simply because you watch TV 200 hours, like for 200 hours with them. The only thing you'll be discussing is either what you watched and nothing else. So you need to enter into the world of your significant other and just be in it, absorb how it is to look at life from their own lenses. Like what the beauty, I don't even know how to explain it, but in my mind I'm just imagining the way us to try and envision life through a kid. That's exactly the same thing you have to be doing with your partner. Lesson number 15, love encompasses service, sacrifice, honest and healthy communication. I'll repeat. Love encompasses service, sacrifice, honest and healthy communication. You're not, you're not side-eyeing your partner when you're having a discussion. You're not being melodramatic, sarcastic, cynical, condescending. No. Love is understanding of differences and evolves as individuals change in it. Constantly need to keep learning who your partner is becoming every single day, because they will not be the same person. In your lifetime, you will love different versions of your partner, because they will not be the same person who you fell in love with when you were 16. Number 17, people lie, patterns don't. Meaning, patterns tell us what smooth words and perfectly curated dates never can. So learn to read between the lines to see what those patterns are revealing. Yeah. When someone is doing this, they're saying this and they're doing this, what they're doing is what informs you a lot. They could have a sweet tongue. They could be the descendants of Jonah. So, I mean, you really can't trust words unless they're backed by action. Number 18, how you handle yourself and also how you handle the heart of the person you are supposed to love during conflict will tell you a lot. Let that sink. Lesson number 19, when handling conflicts, tone, timing, and temperament matters. Tone, timing, temperament. Tone, timing, temperament. So there are some things she pointed out during conflict. When you're really heated, just breathe, pause, breathe, use affirmative body language to show the other person you're really listening. Don't allow your body language to be negative, like the other person is talking but you're busy on your phone, or just watching TV and ignoring. You're not even facing them when they're talking. That's rude behavior. Be willing to pause if things get too heated. Be an active listener at the same time. Listen to understand and not to respond. Don't interject with hitting ad-libs. Yeah, whatever. Don't do that. Let's not quiet. Number 20. Minimal effort deserves minimal response. When you value, you know it. The effort will match. Learn to leave the table when love is no longer being served. They're matching everything. Lesson number 21. In life and love, stop rejecting impossible rules on the world around you. Make the law of the land to be love, because only the loving find love. Let love drive you in everything that you do, with everyone that you interact with. in all spheres of your life, be it church, be it spiritual, be it just social, be it even in your workplace. Let love be the guiding force. Don't be too, and don't impose rules or project rules that even you're not keeping up with, to be honest. Like, you cannot be preaching water and drinking wine. Lesson number 22. Sorry. Men are about action. And this lesson, as a woman, once you understand this lesson, your life will never be the same again. It says men are about action. A man who is ready will show you. If their words and action don't match, the mismatch is where the truth lies. When you don't know where you stand, that gap is enough to tell you where you stand. If you're unsure, it's a no. Men make it clear. Men often make things clear to you by how it is that they treat you. There's also another podcast I was listening to. They said, a man who loves you, they will protect you, they will honor you, they will do everything to ensure that your safety comes first. And if they don't, shall be fuming. Number 23, you get to choose the woman you want to be. The key to your happiness should never be in the hands of another person, and let peace be. So I hope you've enjoyed that video. Mimi, this book says, like, this book is a must get. If you haven't read it, please go get it. So that's it for this video. If there are any other books that you probably have that you could suggest that I read and do a review or bring up some lessons that I've learned. When I tell you, like, I've been busy highlighting, like, this entire book is just highlighted with lessons. That's how I read my books. I don't read just to pick, like, that I've read. I just read to find lessons and carry and try and implement those lessons in my own life, because information is power, and that power can transform your life if only you utilize it. So that's it. Do have yourself a wonderful week. See you next week. Bye.